Welcome back to Pro League, guys. Down here live at the Next Arena. My name is Valdez. Joining with me, as always, is Moonglade. We just saw Prime versus MVP go to 1-1 there off the back of Yeonhwa's victory.
We did indeed, Valdez, and what a victory it was. Some mistakes from our friend Myung-Shik, but I mean, I guess we're just used to it at this point. No, that's really mean. That's messed up. But moving on, no, I love them both. And
yeah, I actually like Myung-Shik as a player. He's just got a, I don't know, just get a bit more solid, and I'll love him even more. And here we go, guys. The results of the voting of all the casters here. No surprise at all, I feel. Losira 6-0 over Creator.
Yeah, well, Creator has been known to have some pretty, I don't want to say bad, but pretty bad PVZ.
You don't want to say it, but
I can't think of another word. Here he is. I actually just saw him in the toilet, and I wished him luck, and he said thank you. He's 2-11 against Zerg in recent times. He actually has not played as Zerg this season. He's managed to avoid them so far. I'm very curious to see where his PVZ is at.
Well, that is the question, you know. We haven't seen this guy for a while.
No, wait, sorry, I got that wrong. He actually has lost to Shine and Leenock.
All right. That is where his 2 losses do come in. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my sheet now as well.
I'm
dropped the ball on that one. We did.
I almost dropped the ball. I saved it.
If he was better in the versus Zerg matchup, he could be 6-0, man. He's 4-2 right now.
Yeah, how sick is that?
I mean, come on, like, shore up your PVZ, man.
That's
I want to
all
see
you
this
gotta
guy.
do.
Creator's such a great guy. If he can actually just get better at this one matchup, he would be so strong. He could pull like so many victories to Prime if he actually won those as well.
He'd be at 100% win rate, and he'd be holding that flag, man. He'd be the true ace of the team. He already is. What am I saying? He's already a fantastic player, especially in PvP. And Losira, we haven't spoken about him yet, defeated Curious Armani, Biel, and Flash so far. Lost to Cura, have not seen him play ZVP. Not at all. But he has a very macro-oriented style and kind of susceptible to cheese, which is the one thing I'm worried about for him.
Okay, well, let's see. We're going to jump into game number 3 here between Prime and MVP. It's going to be Creator versus Losira. Down here in the bottom right, in the red, the Protoss player from Prime, he is Creator.
And up here in the top left, it is the Zerg player, Losira. He's all grown up. I remember him 5 years ago almost. He was such a young whippersnapper.
Yeah.
He was a great player back then as well. And yeah, he was just so young. He was a little chubby boy. Since then, though, he has grown up a lot. Now he's actually he's looking good. Looking like he's aged and getting past school and now focusing back in pro gaming, which is fantastic to see.
It's always fun to hear stories of nostalgia from Grandpa Moonglade.
Stories
of back in the day.
Yeah. Way long ago, my friend. Way long ago. It's not the Brood War days, though. Those are the true Grandpa days.
Yeah, that's actually the true Grandpa days.
That's when you got to listen to, like, Grandpa Artosis and Grandma Artosis.
It's actually so true. Tasus is actually, like, the master grandpa out here. It's so funny. He was the first, and he has the longest history out here in Korea, I guess you can say. We all look up to him. He's a great friend. Shout out to Tasteless if he's watching, and to Artosis.
And looking at this game already, Valdez, we have some pretty interesting developments. We did see I believe it was the 14 gas, 14 pool opening from our friend Losira, which means he's going to go for a very quick Zergling speed.
Ooh, and on the other side of things, Creator taking it a bit greedy on this map, going for the Nexus first. Yeah. I say greedy, I mean on the map. I don't technically mean on the map because it is a very long rush distance, in fact, by ground. But
the scariest thing is
15 Nexus is what I'm trying to say is pretty greedy.
Sure, it is greedy. It's the greediest opening you can get. As a Protoss player, And usually the kind of opening you'd want against maybe a Zerg going for double hatch before pool, etc. like that. And the follow-up, though, from Losira is pretty fantastic. He's going for a very quick Zergling speed. He is scattered. It is going to be Nexus first. Maybe these guys have done a lot of homework and they know exactly how Creator plays, which is he likes to do a lot of Nexus first. With this in mind, he can go for a massive swell of Zerglings early on and do a lot of damage.
He's already making 6. Looking up on his stats immediately here. Actually going up to 8 now.
Ooh, is he just going to keep going? He's going to make a hatchery in a second as well. And down it goes. Let's see if he keeps up the Ling production after this, and it looks like he will. He will. And this could be a huge surprise for Creator, considering he did not scout at all.
Yeah,
I'm starting to see
that's
why.
About as greedy as possible.
I'm starting to see why they're like people say that he has bad PVZ. You got to scout, man. You got to scout because people will do this to you, especially if you're going to go for a Nexus first. Sure, it's like the greediest sort of approach to it.
What I'm trying to say is that, like, in the last maybe 4 or 5 Town Halls first that I've seen here in Pro League, I think we've seen every single person go for a scout at the same time pretty early with the worker. So Creator being quite greedy here. He's going to Chrono Boost out on the support. We'll see if that helps him. But there's the speed.
Speed is online, and we do see more and more Zerglings going across the map. More probes coming down to defend against this. And a second Zealot.
He's losing so much mining time. He does, of course, have a lot of probes. But even bringing down more probes, that sentry is going to be so important here. He's going to have one godlike force field here.
Oh, man.
See how he can do.
Well,
it's not out
the
yet.
Lings. They're coming in now. What are they going to go for at this point? So they're going to start working on the Nexus. Looking for that surround, and here it comes.
Here we go. Decent force field, but the Lings all the way on the top. They're getting a lot of probe kills. 6 going down already. Now fighting with the Zealots here, getting nice surrounds there, and no more force fields.
No more force fields. More probes come off the ramp, off the mineral line. More Lings coming down off the map, and once these connect up, I think it's just go time, and there's going to be nothing left for Creator.
Yeah,
and
man.
That's it. That has to be it.
He gets a huge surround here on everything that's down at the ramp. Sentry going to go down. No hope of another force field coming in. He does have the Nexus Cannon. That is something, but again, more Lings coming across the map.
And we can see a run by into the main base at any point as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's not another Sentry out here. Just one sad Zealot.
One sad Zealot's like, hey, wait up. LOL. And
okay, there's the Sentry. Decent stop position micro here from the probes. And the force field will save it for now.
We'll save it for now, but I think it's just a matter of time. I mean, the moment that photon overcharge finishes, in come the Lings, and goodbye everything else. He's actually just going to right-click on the Nexus, and down it goes.
Yeah. Nexus Cannon does finish here, and he's going to get that Nexus.
He's actually just right-clicking the Nexus. Now he's attacking the probes.
GG.
Nice build order read from Losira. Good research to make it a nice, quick victory against someone who is known such horribly weak PVZ.
Yeah, well, Losira does grab the second win here for MVP now off of the back of that win. Not the most exciting one, but like you said, a nice build order win from Losira. And a win to win here down at Pro League. We don't care how you get it.
I kind of care, but still, it's Losira. He can take that win.
What I'm trying to say is the statistics do not care, and they do not lie. Losira gets another win.
It makes him 5-2 this season. Yeah, that's actually really impressive.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
It's very nice. Gonna get his first win versus Protoss as well. His first game here, taking a pretty fast one.
Yeah, he's taking a fast one. And now we're gonna go into the big one. It's gonna be Terror against Salvation.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how Salvation's going to do. It's going to be his first time coming out here in Pro League. They haven't used him up until now, which is, the last week of Pro League for round number 1. So maybe just not doing so well in-house possibly and just saving it until, they are out of playoffs, definitely, to give him some more booth time, give him some more experience.
It's important to find time to give the players that aren't doing well just that little bit of extra experience so they can grow. They aren't just wasting their time in the practice house and getting stomped. So
exactly.
I think it's a good thing that they're doing this MVP. And obviously, Terra, he's always needed help. He's always given